Welcome back. This morning we're talking with author Sarah Ruth Latham. She wrote a book called To All the Girls in the World. She's here to tell us about it this morning. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about what inspired the book, why you wanted to write it.
I decided to write it because I was working with young girls in Alabama as a social worker, and I realized they didn't have a lot of self-esteem, self-pride, and so I really wanted to write a book to instill that in girls because I realized that it was struggling.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you always want to be a writer? Is that always an ability that you had?
Yes. Since I was a little girl, I used to always go to the library. In the summertime, my mom would take me, and I was like, one day my book will be here, and I'll write a book. So yes, I did. I always wanted to be an author.
Pays off to go to the library.
It does, and to read. It does. It does.
Tell us about the book itself. What is it about? What sort of ages are you looking to reach out to?
It's primarily for 1 to 14, but
Okay.
I've been told by the parents who have read it to their children that they were able to resonate with it and they were able to feed the little girl inside of them and self-soothe the little girl inside of them. So it's really for everyone, but I wrote it specifically for ages 1 to 14.
Okay. And the storyline, what's it about?
It's more so of an interactive book. It has affirmations in it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it like affirms little girls to be who they're called to be, who they want to be. So it's more so to inspire and uplift and motivate and encourage them.
How long did this take you? Was it something where you had to look at other books that were similar and base it off of that? How did that go?
So how it worked was I wrote it in 2019, but then, everything just kind of stopped
Right.
the year after. And so in 2022, I just decided like it was time for me to put the book out. It was time for me to do it. And so I wrote out how I wanted it to go. And then I took it to my publisher, Brittany Deans, and I told her exactly how I wanted it. And she put it on paper perfectly, like exactly how I wrote it. It's like looking at my white piece of paper in color. Like I couldn't believe that it was exactly how I wanted it to be.
And it's got to be a good feeling to be published.
It is.
Were you nervous about that?
I was. I thought I would sell no books. I was like, I'll probably just sell 50 books, and it's been great so
It's been
far.
awesome. And you mentioned too the feedback that you've gotten from
Yeah.
parents and it resonating with them. How does that make you feel to know they're not only connected with these young girls, but also with the parents too?
It makes me cry a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a crier, so it just makes me feel really good to know that they approve of it because of course they'll be reading it to them and like teaching them these values. So I'm glad that they enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that they think it's worth reading to their children.
Now, who would be an ideal person that you would like to read this book? If you could reach out to anybody out there, what kind of person do you feel would get the most out of this book?
Maybe someone like a little girl who has self-esteem issues or one who struggles with understanding her worth and her value. I would want to reach out to really all the girls in the world. Eric, to be honest,
I mean, it fits
literally,
the book.
I want it to reach everyone because I feel like little girls sometimes don't get told very often that they are worthy. So,
And being inclusive is part of that.
yes, so my book is very inclusive. It has different races and ethnicities, and I really wanted to capture that so like all the little girls could kind of see themselves in the book.
Right. And so people can get it on Amazon. Where else can they find it?
Barnes & Nobles, Books A Million, anywhere books are sold. I Googled it one day and it was like in a bookshop in UK. So if you're in UK, get it.
You can get it almost anywhere.
Yes.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Is there a particular lesson or something from the book that you would like to share right now with maybe some young girls watching?
The main theme is just to believe in yourself and to know that no matter what you want to do, you can do it. And just to believe that you are worthy of good things in this world because they truly are worthy.
Yeah, I love that. Will this be your last book? Is there something else that you're working on? I know this was a lot of work, so it's like to put that on you again is probably a lot.
Well, I've always said I was a writer, so I do have a 400-page book written already.
Wow.
I've been working on it throughout the years, and so it's more of like a poetry book for the adult girls.
Okay.
To like kind of, or the adult women, not girls, to teach them kind of the same values, to let them know it's okay to flourish in who you are. Kind of the same theme, but for the adult women.
I like that, going in a little bit of a different direction
Yes.
too. And here I was underestimating you, and you've already got the book in the can.
It's already there.
I love it. Okay, so to all the girls in the world, they can find it on
Yes.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and it's available right now.
It is. It's been available since March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sarah, thanks so much for stopping
No
by and telling
problem.
us about
Thank
it.
you for having me.
You bet. We'll have to bring you back in sometime.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Stay with us.